You do it, Nicola.
Hi, I'm Rob.
Hi, I'm Jan.
I'm Thies. We are three mid-20-year-old downhill skateboarders from Germany and Spain, currently being lucky enough to say that we live and travel because of downhill skating, and we got a great chance to give you a perspective onto our lifestyle of traveling and skating.
We are three mid-downhill skateboarders. Basically we're just going really fast downhill on a piece of wood, and that's our passion. That's downhill skateboarding.
I got into this when I was 11 years old. The older guys were skating and doing longboard, and I thought, wow, they are super cool, no? So I wanted to be as cool as them, and I asked my parents for a skate, and they gave me like the typical penny board, plastic one. And with that I even learned some cool slides, like 180s and backside. At the beginning I was super scared, and it was only my street or flat. And then with years of experience you start to be more confident and you start doing crazy things.
So skating for me first became a real thing when I moved to Barcelona. I pulled up to a session of 40 people bombing down a hill. From that moment I knew, okay, this is the thing I'm gonna do for the next few years.
So this is a very interesting part about downhill skating as well, that from an outsider perspective what we're doing looks incredibly risky, and of course it is. I cannot talk it down. Like, there's dangerous situations that you put yourself into. What people often don't see when they criticize what we're doing is that we have years of experience, and what we're doing is a calculated risk. You need a lot of falling, a lot of crashing to get there, so you know the pain. You might hit a guardrail, but every time you crash it's also a lesson that you learn about where your limit is.
Jan, how often do you train?
We don't train, we just have fun and we learn having fun. We are not like, oh, today we will practice this movement. No, it's like, it's natural that you will learn. One of the positive things that this sport gave to me is that I know people from all around the world. So imagine I go to the States, to California, I know people from there and I know they will give me a bet or something. And also when they come here I always have this room for them.
So where I'm from, in northern Germany, close to Denmark, which is like the flattest country on earth, there's like no skate spots at all, so I was always forced to travel. And being part of this very, very inclusive community that is always willing to give you a bed and show you around when you travel, I had a great opportunity to exploit traveling for myself, which I probably would have not done if I would have not been doing it for skating. So being part of this is one of the best features of downhill skateboarding.
Only a few people in this world know downhill skate and they are part of the community.
A few years passed. I don't know why, but I stopped. I wasn't really skating anymore. Maybe once a year, twice a year. Then Thies texted me and I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta go to Innsbruck. I gotta go back to skating again. First drop in after a long time, and I was like, yeah, I think this is what was missing the whole time. Sounds pathetic, but not only the skating, everything around it is what I was missing. The feeling of blasting down a hill, chilling with your homies for a sunrise on a random mountain in the Alps. Things that actually make life worth living is the things I was missing, and downhill skateboarding definitely gives a lot of those moments to me.
So there's this race.
It's basically like the craziest race for me to watch, because you're not allowed to put your hands down, and it's one of a kind. And this year Jan managed to win the whole thing.
So yeah, once I won the thumbs down, I was like, you don't need to do anything else, you don't need to risk again your life, you've done the best you could do. But then after some months you want to experience this again, so it's not it's not the end. I think there's never an end in this sport.
The only reason I go to some places is to skate there and nothing else. For example, I've been living in Barcelona since like, I don't know, 3-4 months now, and I have not been to Sagrada Familia once. But I have seen like every skate spot in Barcelona, which shows what the priorities are, I guess.
You can see how much influence this has on my life, no? That I've been studying videography because downhill skate videos. I would be such a different person, I think.
Without downhill skating?
Yeah. I would not have the friends I have, which is sad. Probably I would have other friends that would be cool too, but my life would be different.
So now I'm kind of back, still trying to catch up with the other people that have been skating harder in the last years, but I'm really happy to kind of be together with the same people I started with in Barcelona after 8 years, with Jan, with Forés, Bob, all of the homies, and doing the same thing we were doing back then, but a bit more professional, a bit more fast probably. Everything would be a bit more boring without downhill skateboarding, and it adds a lot of great experiences and friends to life. So although it's risky at times, not doing it is not an option.